Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know. You ready?
You first.
All right, let's do this. Here we go. We're in Salem, Mass. Going to the burying ground for the witches. The GoPro 3. Look at that. We'll put this thing on here. Check this out. Yeah. Burying point 1637. Here buried
in the city of Salem.
Mayflower passenger. Oh, what do you think of that? Pretty cool.
Well,
The tomb of Mr. William.
They were like judges and attorneys and stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. There's one behind
1797.
This is your own.
Wow, these are all
This is your family. Okay, when I get a job.
old tombs.
What's your favorite
This is a good angle. Maybe go down a little bit. There. So these are all witches, or
most of them.
most of them?
These are ones that were burned for being witches, and they were not really witches. These are the graves of the historical impact.
Nathaniel. Wow. Fisk. Greatest historical interest. Wow. Mayflower, Captain Richard Moore, Mayflower, Pilgrim. This is old. Huh? Let's try to look at all these things here. Wow.
Over here, there's an etching that says what they were killed for and how they were killed.
Wow.
I remember. Over here, see these benches? Every one of them is somebody, one of the witches, that accused witches.
Memory died May 1821. Wow, 1764 to 1821.
This is pretty interesting.
There's all kinds of pilgrim tombs. This is interesting. What's this one?
I love how they killed them and been looking at them in loving memory and stuff.
This all says what they said when they were accused. These little benches, so we got to go around.
Oh, really?
It's every witch and what they said, because they weren't really witches, what they said when they were being
Really?
hanged or executed.
Really? Where does it tell you that?
I'll show you, gotta go around.
Here remains. Wow, look at that. Something there. What's that? This is something. Look at that thing. There. Wife of Captain Peter Fry. Oh, look at that. Who lies the buried body? It's over here? Really? It's amazing. Look at the size of this thing too. You could see all kinds of. Wow. Alright, we'll go around. I am innocent or wrong.
All this has writing.
Wow. Oh,
Okay, so this starts.
wow. It's engraved.
Samuel. Yeah, these are the people that
Hanged.
Worked. And what year? For being accused of being witch.
1692.
So
Holy
it wasn't
cow.
just women, it was men as well.
Wow. 1692.
Margaret Scott Finn.
September 1692. Wow. 1692. Wilmot Red.
And this is the famous house of Gables.
Gables. And what'd they do?
You can look at that.
Wow. Hanged 1692. Looks like they were hang happy in 1692. Wow. Hanged. 1692, Mary Parker hanged.
Are they all on
Wow.
the same day?
September 22nd, 1692. Ellis Parker.
On the same day.
Yep, 1692. They killed a whole bunch of them. Same day.
No.
That's all of these benches
Yup.
been the same day.
Same day.
Read this one's death. How they died.
Oh, 3 days before.
Pressed to death. That sounds a lot worse. I think I'd rather be hanged.
Quest. Name
That means they probably threw a bunch of rocks on them till it crushed them.
They made some kind of contraption.
August
They
1692.
go together
There.
slowly.
Wow. What's that? This is something. Look how deep this thing goes all the way around. This one was hanged August 19th, 1692. Now these are just monuments. They're not actually buried in here, right? Are they?
I believe
Or
that some of them are. But it's hard because a lot of these are decrepit.
hanged 1692, George Jacobs.
I wonder what that guy did to be pressed.
You want to walk in that corner there, maybe, just real quick, or no?
Maybe it's like really buff, whatever. So he kept like pulling himself up on the rope.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy, huh? Rebecca Nurse.
Everybody was hanged except for that one guy.
Right. I feel bad for him.
The guys who are getting
Elizabeth
hanged.
Towle.
He's like, I don't want to die today. The people that are like hanged, they're like looking at him like laughing.
I want to go back this way.
No, they just get to
Let's go
hang
in this
out.
corner real quick.
Maybe
Right.
they hanged him, but he couldn't die.
Let's see. These are super old. Look how
I like my hypothesis.
not much left there. See, they didn't have the milling back then. It looks, you know. I wonder how they actually etched them, just by hand.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just
But it looks like they had some, maybe, what is that called?
some type of scribing,
Yeah.
like. I want to check out over here, see what's that's a big one right here. Here lies the remains of John Nutting. I'd like to come back here at midnight.
Oh. This is a great
Sacred
place.
to the memory of
Halloween.
Captain
This is the place to
Clifford.
be.
Wow. Captain Clifford Crouchfield. John Crouchfield. These are tombs over there, right? Big ones, those are tombs. Go back over this way. Sophie. Wow. Yeah, all the way over here. It's another tomb right here. Look at this one. buried remains of. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Take a picture.
You can take pictures by that tree. I wonder if you get something else that you didn't expect in it. All these trees here.
Look, the trees are amazing.
Probably hung them right off these trees.
Look at these trees.
Right? I wonder if that's maybe memory. The Mansfield. Tomb. 1806. GoPro 3. Salem, Massachusetts. Witch burial ground. There's also Mayflower passengers.
Maybe when you watch the video, you'll see some photos.
You never know what you'll see. This tree right here is so old they probably had witches hanging from it.
And you probably see the witches.
You might. Look how old this tree is. Super old. I'm sure they hung them off of this tree too. This thing's hundreds of years old. It's probably called the hanging tree, I bet, or something. I bet
Look
you.
at how wicked that looks. That's one.
That's
freaking
spooky.
thing.
That's spooky right there. What do you think of that?
That is one amazing thing. It looks evil.
I bet you tons of bodies were hanging off of that, actually.
That one as well.
Yeah. We'll take a look down there, and then we'll scoot. What's that one, Justin?
It's just like writing stuff about how she was like, I don't know, like a nice thing.
Mary Pittman.
Hey,
There's a big old, it's oak trees, right? Aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, you know how many, I mean, these are probably hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
Hundreds. Sacred to the memory of Captain Henry Williams, who died August 17th, 1814. 70, his wife. These are all historical ones. Samuel Williams. Some old ones back there. Wow. Old trees. Mortem vitae sequence. That's obviously in Latin. Inscribed by his family to the memory of George Williams, born in Salem, 1731, 1797. Wow. Here lies the body of Moses Little, M.D., who died 13 October 1811, aged 45 years. Wow. All right, we're going to keep going on our tour of Salem, Massachusetts. Catch up to you in a little bit.